I've got a huge collection of automatons, and it occurred to me some time ago that I never looked at mice. So I looked through my collection and found as a start, I think I've probably got more than this, a collection of quite a few here. There's one who can't join the party because last night when I tried to mend his broken heart, i.e. broken spring, it broke again, so I give that one up, but he'll come back again another time. And then I've also got some balloon ones to show one of those as well. But these all do little performances, so I need to put the little tray on so that you can see what they do. The earlier one would be, of course, I think probably this one here, which is the first one that Toby produced with that lovely somersaulting action. I'll see if I can make him work on this thing. So first of all, the mouse himself is quite fun to get him up to camera. He's got a little kicker mechanism, which is so endearing too. Whether he's still going to work for us, I don't know. We'll have a go. So wind him up, put him on the table. He bends down, and then, whoa! Look at that. Is that clever or what? Do it again. Is it? No. Give it another wind and do it a bit closer to the camera. Oh, I fell over. There we are. I haven't got enough bass, etc., etc. Let's do it one more time. No, there we are. The first time was the best. Don't try repeating things. Another one is a little more harmless, but made by YONE. Oh, he's done another flip. This one here, just a little hopping action, but this is very, very sweet looking thing. Look at this. For sheer... Isn't that quaint? All that sort of bushy bit in the front for his whiskers. Extraordinary. And those little it's got little leather ears as well, extraordinary, which are clear. It was smooth on one side, and then they sort of effect on the other. Anyway, what he does is just a little hop, 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 which is quite sweet, I think. So, see if he's going to perform as well. Just about. Oh, he's hopping on his tail. That's the trouble. The tail's getting in the way. You know, when the tail gets in the way, then it inhibits his hop. Yes, he's intermittent. Well, imagine this is an old toy from about 40 years ago. There he goes. Just about. Still hopping away, as mice do. Here's a rather more ambitious one, if I can find a key for this. This is a very early toy. It's all made of tin. Nice detail on this one, actually. There's the other side. So we'll wind him up and see if he wants to perform for us. Funny enough, it's got a rigid tail there. What's that for? Well, it's got a special purpose, actually. You'll see. Oh, it's starting to turn. Yep, the tail is part of the movement. Let's see if I can get this to stay on the horse. That's what he does. Oops. He turns over and he turns that way. And whoa! Hard to keep him on the table. He needs a bigger surface really to do who's that? Oh, that's YONE again. My goodness, the Japanese company really get around, don't they? YONE make a series of very interesting toy effects. YONE from Japan. That's a good one. Very, very nice effect and big and quite a bit earlier than this one here, which is made by the same people, but it'll wind up 2 years later. Okay. Here's another one, which does something like, oh, I know, yes. This, again, it's a wind-up one. It doesn't work that well because it's quite old. A lot of this stuff is. That's the trouble. Yes, it's doing a sudden rush across the table. What it's doing is one of those fast-slow mechanism type things. It crawls to start with. Oh. And he suddenly rushes. I'm getting the rush through there. Oh, there we are. Woof. So that's something that mice do, isn't it? They move slowly and suddenly scuttle, 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 and they're away. And you can hardly see them. They're catching up very, very fast. This one did work very well when it was new. It's got a very strange mechanism, which I've never seen in a mouse before. The idea is to get that sudden movement, and then it stops. The idea was there's a little kicker there, which I can see. See if I can bring this up to camera to show. There's a little kicker at the top there, and well, I'll set it going first. It'll do a quick rush, and then it stops, unfortunately. But I'll tell you what it should do when it's brand new. It's extraordinary action, and it also needs a lot of room. This one, hardly moving now. It rolls it very fast and then rocks because it's unsteady. As it rocks, that little kicker comes down and jams the motor and stops it from moving, or jams the wheels. So it just moves around like that, and then suddenly it rights itself exactly that position there, and whoosh, does another little whoosh across the table. So an extraordinary action for a mouse, and it's the automatas trying to get as close to reality as possible. Mice do that. They're sort of static for a moment, and suddenly whoosh, and then whoosh again. So very interesting. And then I've got the last bit is some of my mice balloons. Have you seen these before? We did actually put these in the Christmas pack. It's a blow-up balloon, and I've got a whole bunch of these. I was looking for one that was black, because mice are all grey one, but unfortunately every colour but grey. That one is not black, it's actually a lovely lilac colour. But here's one that's blown up to show what they look like when they're almost completely blown up. As you see from the nose that they have here, there's quite a pronounced big conch, I call it, the nose, which I've left down a bit because it doesn't seem to want to stay up. It keeps going back again. But it's got ears. It's a lovely company called Chermak and Fager, who I've known for years. They're based in Austria and make beautiful, beautiful balloons. So one year we did the heart in a Christmas pack of their one. Another year we did this wonderful Mick the Mouse or something, whatever you want to call it. So a good one. But of course, the main thing with mice is the clockwork ones. There's nothing quite beats. For fun, there's a clockwork mouse. It's something that kids love. So there we are, balloons and mices. And my favourite one, I suppose, is probably still that one there, the little Toby one I started one. Because when I first saw that the first time, that somersaulting action was completely new, and it just bowled me over. Do you like it? That's a beauty.